All right, so this video is going to explain to you how to create lines of maximum and minimum gradient using the program Logger Pro. I'm going to start with a graph that should be similar to one that you've created. This is a linearized graph of position versus time squared. And I've already put some error bars on the time squared data. I'm assuming if you need to, you would go back and review how to propagate error so you can understand how to find the size of the time squared absolute uncertainty error bars. So given that you've done that, the next step would be, of course, to then provide a line of maximum and minimum gradient to your graph, your linearized graph. So the easiest way to do this in the newest version of Logger Pro is to go to Analyze and select Model. So we're using the Analyze menu here, and we're selecting Model. And I'm going to select a linear model here and hit OK. And notice that it gives me a box here that has the same slope and y-intercept as the previous line that was already on there. That was a best fit line that I had the program add. But I'm going to double click on this box, and I'm going to click here under manual curve fit options. I'm going to select enable line drag. What you should see is I get these little gray boxes. So what I can do with these is I can then drag the line to try and enable a line of maximum and minimum fit. Now, one of the things to remember is it still must go through all of the error bars. So what I'm trying to do is to get the steepest curve, or the steepest sloped line that still goes through all of my error bars. And it looks to me like that's it. So you can see that my maximum slope seems to be 3.199. We may not, and we probably don't need that many significant figures in our constant. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to go to Analyze, Model, and I'm going to place a linear fit again on the graph. Okay, I'm going to again double click on this box, and I'm going to enable line drag, and I'm going to play with that one until I get a line that, again, it goes through all the error bars, but it appears to be a line. Oops, I selected the wrong one, so that happened. So you just have to be careful. I'm going to move this one off just a bit and then replay with that one. But here is, looks like the one that will go through all the error bars for the minimum. And let me move the one for the maximum back. All right. So let me just stack these fits here. So you can see I have a best fit, and then I have a best fit, a minimum fit, and a maximum fit line. And again, what I'm trying to do is make sure it is the maximum that would still go through all of the error bars and the minimum slope line that will go through all the error bars. And then what I can do is I can take this information and using the difference of my max and my min, so if I take half max times min, that could give me then a plus or minus uncertainty on my slope. So if we can see here, we have about 0.29 for the min slope, 0.32 for the max slope. If I subtract those two, that's 0.03. So half of that is about 0.15. So, or if we round that to 0.02, so we might write this as 0.3 plus or minus 0.30 plus or minus 0.02 meters per second squared as the slope. And I'll write that later on and show more. But that's how you can enable line drag to then give an estimate of maximum and minimum sloped lines using Logger Pro. I hope you found this helpful.